Yeah, right. So this is the pedal board at the minute. Like I said, I sort of want to get this up and running and practical and sort of going in the right direction before I fire up the CS10 and try and do like the drone stuff, the self-oscillation with the delay. I sort of want to, I've got two amplifiers and I want to split the signal correctly to, within my ability, within the range of what equipment I have. I understand that when you do sort of split off a standard pedal or, you know, so for example, with the echo head, and excuse the filth on this pedal board, but this is why it's been pulled away. It's going to get vacuumed, it's going to get cleaned, contact cleaner eventually, go through everything. But so the input signal, this is sort of at the end of the chain as most delays are, but this one's sort of set to self-oscillation, and the old echo head here is more your standard U2 edge, but yeah, it gets used in the droning stuff too. But you know, I could use these two outputs to go to two separate amplifiers. But I understand that from just seeing a lot of videos and seeing a lot of people who run multiple amps that you can have phasing issues, and what that means obviously is that the speakers fire at opposite times, and I'm not sure what happens, but there is a frequency cancellation and things like that, and it's not optimal. And I'm finding that jamming with drummers and jamming with bass players in a small room, that I'm not satisfied with how much I can hear or how much air is moving and stuff like that. So with the two amplifiers, I sort of want to get it all working and making sense so that I'm satisfied with what I've got, and I pick the guitar up every time and I know what I've got. So prior to that, I had, I'll just show you the amp I was running. So I was running this Vox Tony Bruno, which is awesome. And you know, I've spent a lot of time doing blues, and I'm sort of a big fan of 70s rock, but I also love modern sort of prog and different kinds of things. And it didn't have the high gain thing going on too well. It's got sort of a decent distortion channel. But my primary guitar now is like a 2012 Les Paul, and it just didn't do much for it. Yeah, so, but I was running this guitar, this amplifier, and I had a big muff in the front of it, and as my main distortion. I had like a Boss, I can't remember what it was called, but I picked it up dirt cheap. It was that orange distortion, DS1, horrible. But I gave it to the other guitarist. He's got a Telecaster and a solid state amp, and it sounded really cool for what he was doing. But this, yeah. So now I've got sort of a guitar amplifier with an effects loop in this Ampeg. What do they call the damn thing? They call it a GVT 52112. I like it. I actually really dig this amp. This is my first tube amplifier. I've sort of come from solid state, but this Ampeg is sort of high gainy, and it's nice and crystal, and they do something cool with the tone stacking, like this section here. Like you turn it and actually drastically changes the sound, you know, and then it's actually quite independent of each other, and I'm really liking it. It's just versatile, set and forget type thing, so I really like that. But now that I've got those, and I've also got a little solid state acoustic amplifier over there, I sort of want to, I don't know, it's trial and error. At the minute, I just want it all clean. I want to be able to split the signal off of the whammy, dry and wet, and run the dry straight into an amplifier. And then I want to go the wet through compression, through an overdrive pedal, to the volume pedal, and then I want to run it straight to the echo head. This pedal is actually really good. So oldest one on the pedal board, probably the cheapest aside from the Digitech stuff, but this pedal is cool. Self-oscillation, really cool. But yeah, I want to go out to that, and then I'm thinking I have tried it tonight. I've running that through the effects loop, going straight to the power amp on the Ampeg, but I don't know, I didn't dig it. I figure if you got an effect, you sort of want it to stand out. Well, like I said, trial and error. But the idea is get it all clean, get the signal split, get some maybe a little bit of delay running through the Ampeg. I'm not sure if I want to go the affected Yamaha into the Tony Bruno, the Vox, because I don't know, it's a tube amplifier and I sort of don't want to mess with it too much because it could be a pretty expensive game. But I've got that other solid state one there and I might split off into that. And yeah, I want to see what I can do with it. But yeah, so I'll clean this up and then we can have a look at sort of setting it up through the synth and through the main amplifier. Cool.